Coach, come off a disappointing loss. And losing is always positive, but I think one of the most important things is that we still control our destiny for the SWAC East Championship. Talk about that.
Right. Yeah, you know, it's frustrating to lose, and of course it really hurt, and the players were really disappointed. But you know, at the end of the day, you do want an opportunity to represent the East in the SWAC Championship, and you know, we just have to win. I mean, we've been in situations before where we, you know, needed to string some victories there, and I really believe in our team. I believe in our players and coaches, and I think we'll do what we need to do to put ourselves in position to be there at the end.
One of the things that you and I talked about earlier this week was the festive atmosphere of Thursday night with great fan support. Talk about that and your appreciation for that.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Thursday night attendance and the approach that you know, our media department did here, and getting you know, faith, family, friends, and military night, and combining it all. I thought the atmosphere was outstanding. It's exactly what we deserve as a university, and what the players deserve to be able to play in front of. And kudos to the people that had the mindset to put it together. It was a great night for football. You know, too bad we didn't, you know, come out with the victory, but I look forward to more opportunities to have that type of atmosphere, that type of crowd at our games.
Moving forward, taking on the Alcorn State team, first-year head coach in Jay Hobson, first white head coach in football in conference history. Your thoughts about that? Yeah,
you know, I got a lot of respect for Coach Hobson. Of course, you know, he's been around and coached at, you know, the FBS level, and you know, he has a vision and a plan that he's trying to implement there at Alcorn, and I really believe he's going to do a good job. He knows the area there. He's recruited that area. He's you know, been in that area for a long time. But it's good, you know, when you're talking about making the conference better and diverse. You know, I think every team in the conference would love to have an opportunity to recruit some of the top-notch, you know, white kids, or and when you know, diverse and bring along, you know, coaches of other nationalities, that's going to give you an opportunity. I mean, it shows that you're open. It shows that you're willing to take the step forward and trying to make the conference the best. And I think for Alcorn, you know, they felt like Coach Hobson was a good fit. They felt like he would be a really good coach for them, and you know, I kind of believe it. I think he's going to do a great job for them.
They're off to a 1-3 start, but made a lot of waves opening week in defeating Grambling. Talk about what you see from them on film.
All right. Well, you know, you know, they've played some really good teams. Alcorn has. I mean, you know, they played Pine Bluff, who beat us. They've played Arkansas State. They've played James Madison. So they've really had a tough beginning of the season with the teams that they've played. But they beat Grambling, and you know, they came back and did it in, you know, good fashion. You know, they got a quarterback that's returning. That's a good, solid player, and Tim Lewis, the wide receiver there, I think he's one of the most explosive guys in this conference. Defensively, they pose something that's different. They're gonna run the odd front defense, and you know, we don't see that a lot, and that, you know, allow them to do a lot of different things up front with blitzes and stunts. So, you know, it'll be a challenge. It's their homecoming, you know, and I imagine it'll be a nice atmosphere for those guys there. And we're looking forward to having an opportunity to go on the road and hostile environment, and it's just us, and you know, hopefully we can get a victory.
How much do you take from what you see from them on film, scheme-wise and athlete-wise, and not look at the scores from those other matchups that you talked about? Yeah,
you know, when we're trying to get a game plan together in all three phases, it's basically scheme for me. You know, I look at all three phases. I end up watching the tape, offensive, defensively. You know, a lot of times, you know, initially I'm looking to say, okay, personnel, you know, what did this guy do? You know, this D tackle, this receiver, this tight end, this running back, and you know, I get my notes from that, and then I'll go back and look from a schematic standpoint of, okay, here's the front on defense, here's what the formations they like to pass the most, run the most, and but they do a lot of things on defense that can really, screw you around. So we got to be, our offensive line has to make sure we're protecting the quarterback and doing a good job there, and our receivers. So there's going to be times where you may have to sight adjust, but I really believe in Coach Keiss and the other offensive coaches that we'll have a good plan, something that the guys can go out and execute and give us an opportunity to be successful.
You've seen our team play well in spurts. How close do you feel this team is to putting everything together on a more consistent basis? Yeah,
I really like our team. I do. It's unfortunate that we're at 2-2 right now, and I imagine everybody, is a bit disappointed with that. But I think we're on the cusp of unparalleled success. I really believe that. I think, we have the guys in all the positions to be really good, and it's just a matter of all three phases clicking. And it's a work in progress, but the guys, their will and their determination hadn't been faltered, and I believe the commitment to working hard and getting better will continue to improve, and we're close. And hopefully this week here we can continue to get great practices together, and then go out Saturday and just put it together, play fast, and have a lot of fun.